a short analysis for gold based on the charts of Tradingview or the charts which are provided by Tradingview. Gold has a path to 4,000 as the US credibility crumbles on one side. On the other side, we need also to focus on the question why gold revaluation charts put prices at 25,000 and even 55,000 if history rhymes. Silver poised for breakout followed gold this time. It's not doing all the time, but almost. And whether 145% or 10% tariff uncertainty is enough to stop US gold and silver imports, distort the metals market at all levels. On the other side, we could see that gold had a tremendous move from 3,119 to 3,413. That was the highest price for now, and that was exactly where we started to sell immediately at the highest price possible, exactly at the top. Gold with a short and midterm target of 3,245, 3,119 and 2,959. The reason is that currently gold, like every other market, is based on the tariff policy of the United States and pump and dump. And this move, sudden move, against all the fundamentals, but everything but nothing as a pump. It was just a dump pump, and that was the reason we started immediately to sell the gold at 3,413, and the current price is at 3,363, so all the positions are safe in profit. A very simple, at this level we could take also the level of the trend line on the daily chart, of course, not on the lower time frame. And the move of gold is something very irrational, was based on the rumors and the announcement of Donald Trump that he said 2 days ago Vladimir Putin or Russia is going to attack Ukraine. And that was exactly another reason I sold immediately gold. Why? Because in a war, if somebody is saying that another country which is fighting against another country, and you are negotiating with those countries, so and then you on TV announce, yeah, country A will attack in 2 days country B, on the same time you say that those countries are your enemies, there is something wrong. Why? Because that will cause a lot of negotiations, and we have seen, especially now in 2025 latestly, Donald Trump and his administration trying to mix policy with the stock market, with the gold market, with all the economic markets at all, and trying consciously to influence those markets. And if a country is really going and is really willing to attack another country, well, they have their own secret intelligence services, and they will never ever tell the opponent, we are going to attack you. Do you? I won't do it if I was a president of a country. So this market is, of course, gold is one of the most speculative and volatile markets on one side, which is standing and building its fundamentals on pump and dump 80% of time, 20% on economic factors. The economic factors are, for example, inflation, which we had during the last 3 to 5 years and still now. Then uncertainty, economic uncertainty, having a war. Last not least, there could be also a tension between the Islamic Republic of Iran and the US. The negotiations between two countries failed for the 6th time in a row. The winners of those negotiations currently are definitely the Islamic Republic of Iran. The US administration reached nothing but nearly nothing on what they wanted to reach on this diplomatic stage. This is the first one. The second one is that Russia also delayed the negotiations. Now they are going to the next round in Istanbul, Turkey. And last not least, technical factors is that after the all-time high of gold in this year at above 3,500, gold attempts to reach nearly the all-time highs is going to fail on the same time, as every time the market is coming near of these resistances, immediately the volume drops, the buy or bullish volume drops, the bearish volume increases, the volatility increases, especially at those very strategical and tactical point at the peaks, and the market suddenly drops down. And this is another indicator that a lot of sellers are not going to buy, but whether Donald Trump nor the news agencies, neither the social media or another people, politician, or also so-called market experts are announcing on social media, in YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Meta, Threads, or whatever. That means that there are a lot of other powers behind who have much more better information network that are much more qualified to buy or sell any market, in this case to sell gold, especially at this point. The pump to this point was, of course, a very fantastic bull trap, again to confuse all the retail traders. Last not least, the COT or cost report of the last week shows that now the commercials are going, or the big owners of gold, producers of gold, miners or whatever, who really control 99% this market, despite the fact whatever tariff policies or world economic policies are representing, those COT or the so-called commercials started to sell slowly the gold, going into the market to gain profits on falling gold prices to protect their hedging positions.